Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Paus. She is another super limit burst character, and yes, she is kind of boring, but at least she is pretty simple to use. On normal turn, you want to use her bolting strike chain to deal damage. The bad news is she needs a setup to activate her quad cast. But it is not that bad since the skill also increases your magic damage modifier by 40 times. So she deals 112 times light or water bolting strike chain per cast, which equal to 448 times per turn. Good, right? But that's not impressive at all. Considering we have Igni, who is able to deal 800 times damage per turn. This skill also imperil the enemy light or water resist by 120%. So yes, like I said, pretty simple. These two bolting strike element, okay, water or light, you simply need to spam them every turn. Some good partner you can pair with Paus is, for example, Citra. So Citra is also, we just got her NVA form recently, and she is quite decent bolting strike chainer for light element. And you can also use Draconian Princess Vina and Oracle Maiden Luna Freya for light element bolting strike chain. For water element, you can use good old Shuyi if you still remember about her, okay? But I think the best is Igni and maybe Lewis, because their bolting strike chain elements are flexible. So basically what you need is to equip them with light elemental weapon or imbue them with light element, okay, by using, let's say, Cetra Descendant Arid. And if the damage from abilities is not amazing, then the damage from limit burst should be impressive, right? Yes and no. The super limit burst damage is surely impressive. It has a base 300 times light magic damage. Probably the best in the realm of magic limit burst at this point. However, this limit burst has huge flow. It is being 32 hits attack. I'm okay with this if they make it chainable with, let's say, quad cast of certain chaining moves. But this one, I'm not sure whether it can be chained with anything except for duplicates. And duplicate is not a good thing, because you cannot bring duplicate to content like Dark Vision and it seems that Dark Vision is the main focus on this game right now, okay, not the trial. If it's like on the past on for trial, you can still okay because you can bring your friend Paus. Sure, you may say the last hit deals the highest damage. Yes, that's correct. But this is 32 hits attack. And based on my calculation, the last hit deals like 30 to 40% of the damage. So you can only finish like 120 times damage modifier, which is nice but not amazing by any means. Again, this may be my error because I calculated from a very weak enemy, Red on the Earth Shrine. Maybe the last hit should have higher percentage than 40%, not sure, okay? Another problem I see is she needs limit burst damage buff from other characters, as her self-limit burst damage buff only gives her 100% limit burst damage. Cetra Descendant Irit is good partner for her, as she can give 250% limit burst damage buff and higher light damage boost than her super limit burst. And yes, I have mentioned before that one of the best partners for her are Lewis and Igni. Remember that Irit able to imbue light element to those characters, so they can, elemental chain with Paus. And yes, she is really simple to use. Basically, you want to stick with your quad cast bolting strike or normal limit burst until you can use your super limit burst. That's it. I can say that stats wise, she doesn't have any problem. She gets chain modifier cap boost as true double hand magic caster. Her limit burst damage boost passive is also good, 200% limit burst damage boost. Like other most recent characters, she has 2 killers, 200% bird and 100% insect killers. Her stats boosts are simply okay, nothing extraordinary or bad. That's all on how to use Paus. Now let's compare her to other mages. So if you compare her to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius original in quote mage, okay, like let's say the most recent from what I can remember is Emperor Flat, then of course she's probably better based on the damage modifier, okay, and because Emperor Flat attack is simply one hit, so maybe you can finish better using that. I'm not sure, but based on the damage modifier, Paus is the best at this point. But again, that's for original in quote. For the global, we have obtained amazing mages like Igni, and soon we will probably get upgraded version of Ibarra on Halloween. This makes Paus maybe not that interesting. Sure, the super limit burst is amazing. Let's assume you can chain all those hits perfectly. This limit burst can deal like 2100 times like magic damage if you can get like 600% limit burst damage boost in total. 300% from passive, 300% from buff. But again, you can only use it once every 5 turns. Yes, I know less if you have X+2 or X+3, but again, compare it to Igni, who can deal 800 times damage per turn constantly. And yes, Igni is even more powerful on class of wheels. So to be fair, lots of hits is not always bad thing. As long as you are able to chain it with your chaining moves, then it can be even useful, especially on Dark Vision, where you need to reach 100 chains. In the end, my conclusion for Paus. So, she is probably the strongest mage at this point. We still don't have premium mage on the game. I believe Tifa and Sephiroth are better than this Paus. Of course, right? So yes, unless you really need light elemental mage, there is very little reason to get her, especially if you already have Igni. For the Trust Mastery Word, I must say it is nice. Sure, it is made for mage, but it can still be useful for physical DPS. 40% killers, probably better than small attack boosts. Okay, so this Trust Mastery Word is nice. Even if you don't aim to get Paus and you get her accidentally, you can still use the Trust Mastery Word. For this Super Trust Mastery Word, I can say this one maybe kind of niche because it can only be used by true double hand mage. But yeah, if you are true double hand mage, this STMR is really good because usually true double hand mage get like 200% true double hand magic. So with this Super Trust Mastery Word, you reach the maximum stats for true double hand magic. And remember, true double hand mages always need Savior of Soul Lightning STMR. So with ability like this, you can easily max all important stats. Chain modifier cap boost and true double hand magic using only 2 abilities slot. Okay, so the rest 2 you can get for, let's say, killers and for magic boost. Again, magic boost, you can also get magic boost from vision card. So this is quite nice STMR. And talking about vision card, I must say it's BS like her chaining family. It is not good for her. Actually, this vision card is actually made for support like Roka. So I hope you have other magic vision cards like from Soul, because it boosts her magic stats when equipped Road, and she can only equip Road and stuff if I'm not mistaken. So Soul Vision card is one of the best vision card for her. In the end, I can only give her 8 out of 10. To be honest, I want to give her lower than that because, yes, I know it's simply theory. It's probably hard to maximize those 32 hits super limit bursts. But if you can do that, then I can say she is probably 9. The strongest light mage we have at this point. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Paus. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy FFBE guide. Bye bye guys!